Seeing none, we will go on to question 5. What can Congress do to assist this country in achieving energy independence? And we're going to start off with John Lee Smith.
You know, we've not had an energy policy in the United States really for a long time. 1971, I addressed a little bit earlier about the Federal Reserve System. The treaty was the Bretton Woods Treaty, and that's what Richard Nixon and Harry Kissinger brokered with OPEC. And that's what set the price of oil in dollars for all around the world. So if you're in Japan, you buy oil, you buy it in dollars. It also set up the dollars as the reserve currency for the entire world. That's when that treaty was brokered, was 1971. So we really kind of lost our initiative at that point to create our own energy sources. But as I understand it, we have more oil under the Rocky Mountains than Saudi Arabia has, and we need to get at and drill at. We also have large, very, very large natural gas deposits, not only under Texas, but Louisiana and under the Gulf of Mexico. So we have lots and lots of natural resources that can make us very energy independent without even talking about wind or solar or renewable sources that we're also beginning to address. But all these things we can tap into. Natural gas, I don't know if you've seen Pickens and his plan, but I thought that was just brilliant, basically to take us and put us in energy independent right away. And the reason I think it's so important is because if we do something with this Federal Reserve System that we're talking about, and we do see some kind of an energy crisis develop, shortage of lines or gas we can't afford, then we better have our own energy sources available to us so that we're not held hostage by these, basically the foreigners. And so energy independence for the United States is imperative that we do that if we're going to also fix our financial system. So again, I'm John Lee Smith, energy independence. That's probably number 2 behind the financial system that we're dealing with.
All right, thank you, John. All right. Energy independence, Chris Stevens.
One of the first things that we could do to gain energy independence is to get rid of the EPA. And I'll tell you something else that we can do. We need to drill, baby, drill, just like Sarah Palin said. We've got all the resources to drill. We need to drill. We need to allow these corporations to have the ability and the free enterprise to do what they need to do to get in there and to create new energies. We are the most innovative nation on this earth, but we are regulating ourselves to death. We are regulating our businesses to death. I talked to someone the other day who has been very involved in drilling, and we were talking about the rigs and the part. And he was telling me the different rules and regulations that they have right now for these rigs, and how that if a part breaks, they cannot just fix it, they have to replace it, which causes an expense. And he was talking just about some of these rigs are so old because we haven't built any new ones for so long, and that the parts are hard to come by. And he was saying the regulations are so incredible that many times the companies say, you know, it's cheaper just to do this, and then when they do something that's illegal, they get slapped with fines and they raise the prices on us and the rates. So what we need to do, and what any congressperson that gets in this office needs to do, is go after closing down the EPA, deregulate the businesses, and allow energy to be explored right here on our own continent.
Thank you, Christy. Steve Westfeld, energy independence.
Conservation. Conservation is the wise use of our natural resources. We're not doing that, folks. We have the Department of Energy, formed in the 70s, with one mission: take us off of foreign oil. Okay? How's that working out for you, folks? I think it's time to fire some folks, clean the house, shut it down, do something. We got a mission. We got to become energy independent. What are we going to do? Yes, we got to drill. Okay, that's the obvious question. The other one, we got to build some nuclear power plants. Okay, it's good energy. France does it. We can do it. Probably do it a lot better. Okay, solar and wind, folks, it works. It's a good product. We just need to change some laws here in the States. We need to get net metering changed so that can benefit people that want to put in solar panels, that want to put in windmills. Okay, they can get paid for that product. All right? So let's not eliminate those. Renewable energy is a good thing. I, for one, would love to not be on the grid. If I had the money, get net metering on there, that just frees me up. I don't have to count on the government anymore, right? That's a good thing. Okay, so energy independence, let's quit talking about it, let's take off the gloves, and let's force these guys to do it.
Thank you.